Hello, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Eli Rushing, and today we're hosting Tom Brady here on the No Rushing Show. Tom, you took a recent trip to Costa Rica, and we saw where you jumped off a cliff with your daughter. And there's some critics that have been saying that you put her in danger when you took that jump off of the cliff. What do you have to say about that experience?
Well, Eli, you see, my daughter, she's 6 years old. She agreed to jump off of the cliff with me, and I gave her a countdown. She was all for it. So I jumped in. I did not put her in any danger. If there was any danger, I would have taken the fall for her. I would have saved her if she drowned.
So what would you have to say to people who claim that is such a reckless action?
I mean, they can say what they want. The critics will be there always. I'm just the greatest quarterback to ever play the game of football. So, they have what they're going to say.
That is understandable. Well, here today we also have Gabe, and Gabe had some concerns with your actions. Gabe, what do you have to say to Mr. Brady?
Well, first off, thank you for having me on the show, Eli. Appreciate it.
No problem.
As a father of three, just watching you jump off that cliff, it almost gave me a heart attack. First off, I was just like, that was so unsafe. I can see the rocks at the bottom there. Even though you gave a 3 count, I would say you didn't really need to hold her hand, 3 count or no 3 count. If she doesn't jump far enough there, it's like life or death now. And I mean, if she hits those rocks, she might not ever recover. And like you said, she's only 6 years old. And for a man who's won 6 Super Bowls, I feel like you're smarter than that, Tom.
I mean, yeah, I guess you have a couple points there, but again, I'll just keep going to it. I had her safe. I knew what I was doing. I know she did stop a little bit, but I had her. She was with me, so it's not really a big deal for me. I saved my daughter from that plunge. It wasn't even that scary of a plunge. It was like a 7-foot plunge.
All right, guys. Well, at this time, we're actually going to open it up for some questions from the audience. Really appreciate that discourse, though. First up, we have my friend Holden Howard.
Okay. I'm with Tom. Tom is a smart man. He's won 6 Super Bowls. And I like he said, if his daughter didn't want to jump, she wouldn't have said she was ready whenever he asked if she was ready. And yes, he might have jumped off a little quick, but his daughter is still alive and she's safe.
What do you two have to say about that?
Well, first of all, like I said before, you don't really need to hold her hand in that scenario. It just adds an unwanted danger, right? I mean, I understand you didn't expect her to not jump there, but to be safe for precautions, if you jump without pulling her hand, if she doesn't jump, she's safe, she's on top, and you're on there, and you're kind of like, why jump? But it's better than her, possibly hitting. And I know she didn't fall, but what if she did? I mean, it would be pretty sad, Tom. And I don't want to see you hurt or anything, but that was pretty dumb.
You see, when we do stuff like that, she always wants me to hold her hand. So, she feels the safety of her father. And then she always likes me to hold her hand. My sons do too. Whenever they do something like that, it always makes them feel comfortable with the situations they're in.
They didn't seem comfortable. I feel like if she was comfortable, she would have jumped there, Tom.
All right, well, hey guys, we're going to interrupt you real quick for another question here from the audience. Next up, got another guest.
Yeah, I have a question for Tom. I hear a lot of talk about the rocks, but never mind the rocks. Are you not concerned at the water resistance at that height?
It wasn't really that high that I could see. I felt like the water was it wasn't very shallow, so I don't really think I put her in that much danger with all of that as it's concerned. But
all right, it looks like we've got time for one more question from the audience. I'm going to pass it over.
As a concerned mother, how does your daughter feel about this? Like, all this criticism and, like, pulling her off and all that such?
I mean, she's sitting at home right now, safe and sound. We just got back from Costa Rica, so, I mean, she's living the best life she can right now. She's safe, she's sound, we're all good. Tom Brady family's all right.
All right, well, there you have it. Tom Brady and some questions from the audience as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been No Rushing. I'm your host, Eli Rushing, and everybody have a great day.